she would just stand on business a little bit. Where is the powerful women in this?
So she sent a shot, he sent one back. She sent a shot, and he sent one back. But then he sent the uppercut.
Ooh.
Oh, the uppercut. She threw another jab. My guy ducked it. But that's dangerous.
So dangerous.
Because you would...
Now I know love you for love. Love you for love. Love you for life. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another incredible episode of Husband and Life. I'm Standish.
And I'm Kelechi, and together
we
we
are
the Chapfika.
What's good, baby? Your glasses look amazing.
Thank you very much. I love these. I
This-
get so many compliments on these this weekend.
This whole
You know,
feng shui.
getting into my fashion girly era because the sun is out.
Ow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
feeling good. Sunday fun day, family day.
Of course, it's really nice. Football is on this evening. Come on, England. Come on, Maynard.
God, I'm gonna go missing, mate.
You know, so 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m. You know, so
Two games.
two games.
Wow, you're living your best life, you know.
You only have one life, mate.
This
Why
is not a rehearsal. We
Li-
must.
live a best one.
We must live
the
a best one.
Why we leave a regret one? Huh? Yeah, talking about that today. You know what we're talking about today, mate?
What we talking about today?
Regret. So,
Hey, regret it.
so we was watching Love Island.
We're
yes,
watching it for research purposes,
for
guys.
research purposes, so no judgment.
Don't come for us. How many people are watching Love Island
You
right
let
now?
us
Tell
know
us.
in the comments.
Tell us.
You
tell
know,
us.
this is the moment for you to subscribe
Hey,
and share.
let them know, babes. Let them know
You
if you
know?
wanna get involved with husband and life. You need to subscribe. Pew! Right there. Just press the button. Pew! Right there. You know. Anyway, babes, carry on.
Regret.
Regret it.
So there's an infamous fire pit they have in Love Island, on Love Island. They were playing this game. I can't even remember the name of the game.
Never have I ever.
Never Have I Ever. And do you remember what the Never Ever had was that led to the argument? Do you remember that section of it?
No, I don't remember. Something about I know it was to do with Harriet and Ciaran. And then they were just going back and forth with each
Yeah,
other with
yeah.
the arguing. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. So basically,
If you guys know, because I know you're watching Love Island, tell
Let-
us.
you
Tell us
let
what the
us know
Never
it
Have I Ever
was
was. Because I
That's-
can't actually remember what it
that
was.
sparked the fireworks.
All I saw was people going back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, long story long, Harriet started going at Ciaran,
Yeah.
and then she sent a shot, he sent one back. She sent a shot, and he sent one back. But then he sent the uppercut.
Ooh.
Oh, the uppercut. She threw another jab. My guy ducked and just went boom. And she was just walks away crying.
No. You're not telling it properly, babes, because she didn't hear what he said.
Yes.
He said to her, well, at least I don't get chosen as second best 3 times.
In a row.
Hey,
That 3 different people.
3 different people, 3 different occasions have occurred where you have been chosen as second best. She didn't hear him, but then everybody else did. Everyone was like,
And then Matilda
Yes.
goes, you didn't hear...
did you hear what he
you,
said?
Did you hear what he said?
Did you hear what he said? Say it again.
Say it again. My girl was like, she's like, no. And then she said, say it again.
He didn't say no. He just was like, I said what I said.
And then
And then she was like,
Say it again.
so that Harriet could hear it. And I was like,
that's a bit...
isn't that a bit... Like, why would you want to hurt someone like this?
Okay.
Yeah?
So he said it again.
He said it again.
And then she just walked off crying. I can't believe he'll be so mean to me like this. He was so rude to me. And then the Matilda girl, the girl that
Instigated the whole thing.
instigated the whole thing, was there backing Harriet like, oh, that's so out of order. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe the girlfriend didn't say anything to protect us. And I was like, what? You were there like, say it again.
Yeah.
Like, so she can get slapped with this dish.
She was laughing. She was like, say it again. Tell him what he said. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, how could he say that? How could he be so mean to you? I was like, girl, I don't know about you, but you're one to watch.
You want to watch because that's such a scandalous thing to then to go and go, if it was me, I would have said something. This whole situation is because of you, fam.
The girl didn't hear it, and
There
she
was
didn't
no
need to hear it.
situation.
She didn't need to hear it. She would have gone about her business, living her life. Everybody else would have heard it. That would have been it. But she made sure that she heard it
Bruh.
so that it could, I don't know, maybe she just likes to stir things or whatever. But she was just like, yeah, I want this girl to hear this. But maybe she didn't realize that she was going to cry. Because you know when people cry, when the tears come, everyone's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I took it too far. I hurt your feelings.
Because I know I understand that, but this is that thing where you cry wolf. You were in that when you were in there. The boy was minding his business. He said something, and you attacked him. You were playing a game, and it's not even supposed to be a malicious game. And then you were like, you're so immature.
Yeah.
You were like, and that a few people have hit him with that. You're so immature.
he's 21,
He's
yeah.
young, and he was like, okay, you lot are taking a mick now. You were the end.
Coming from
You were
you.
the straw that broke the camel's back was you, fam. You're like, what? How dare you? You're like relegation blood. You've been relegated 3 times. You're gonna move to me?
How dare you speak?
How dare you speak? I relegated you, fam. I'm the one of the 3 that said no.
You and your football analogies. That's what
You
it's
know,
across.
listen, we have 60% male viewership. So hey, some statistics, you know.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Exactly. So I was just like, listen, this is the moment where you got to. And there's another thing. The girl, the next day, the Harriet girl was like, I don't even understand why he was so mean to me, so rude to me. And I was like,
Delulu.
you know,
Delusional.
people talk about blocking things out and just being delusional and just trying, but that's dangerous.
So dangerous.
Because you were literally antagonizing the boy, and then the boy responded, and then you went again, and he responded, and then you went again, and then he sent you over, and then you go, well, I don't know why he's been so mean. I'll never speak to him ever again.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah. Because she was like, oh, the thing that hurt most is like she was like, after the antagonizing, she was like, F you. And then he was like, you wish. I was like,
Oh, that's the one, isn't it?
oh, that's gonna hurt.
Hey, you tried to.
You tried to, and I said, hell no.
Back up.
I gave you the palm. Boom, girl. And I
Acid
think
pie, yeah.
she forgot all of that. She
Completely.
forgot all of that that situation, the interaction that they had.
The whole steps
The
that
whole
led.
steps that led to it. And I find that a lot of people do that in life. That when they're telling their story,
Yep.
they miss out the part
Yes.
of why did that person react that way.
The role they played.
The role they played in the reason why you received that energy from somebody. They miss that whole part out, and they think about, oh, but why me? Victim mentality.
Poor me.
Poor me, victim mentality. She definitely has that in abundance. I feel like she's showing that her self-esteem is very low.
In the
very,
gutter.
very low. Very, very low. And I feel sad for her because she seems like a really lovely girl. She seems like she's got a lot to give. She's got a lot of love to give. But I wish that she would just stand on business a little bit, especially with the Ronnie boy. I'm sorry, she needs to stand on business with him. She needs to stop going, oh, but I really like him. please.
But this is that classic case of you can't love yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself before you can love anyone else. Because it's very clear as you're watching, this girl does not love herself. She's trying to get validation from elsewhere. So that's why she's willing to accept that sort of behavior from this Ronnie brother who's out here like turbo.
He's out here. He's for the streets.
Because if we for the viewers that don't watch, this guy literally the day before, yes, so initially how he started, he was with another girl called Jess, Ronnie. He was with another girl called Jess, isn't it? And then this Harriet girl was just there, so they started flirting. They just flirt, just giving them each other eyes or whatever. And then him and this Jess girl is some friction because he was spending more time with this Harriet girl. Okay, and then
the triangle started. And then
a few days later, bombshell came. So bombshell is when they bring a new girl or new guy into the villa and da. Terms and conditions apply. So then they came in and Ronnie was like, oh, hey, there's this new girl now. I don't know about you, man, but I'm going to give all my energy to this new one. He literally tells the girl, listen,
we're done.
I don't know what you think was happening, but I'm going to focus on this girl. Yeah,
it was nice to know you.
It was nice to know you, but nah, I'm going to give everything to this Tiffany.
Do you love travel and do you love money? Now we have been able to combine the two things that we love the most, which is travel and money. And here we are living the lifestyle that we've always dreamed about. We are no longer worrying about our annual leave because we are not 9-to-5ers and we're not living paycheck to paycheck. You can monetize travel to help you live the lifestyle that you want, travel the world, and help other people understand how they can travel the world too. We help our clients to book the most amazing holidays, just like this one that we're on at the moment. And we want to help other people also live this lifestyle. So if you're interested, please do send us a message and we will give you all the information that you want. Making travel pay, that's what we do.
Yeah, so like literally a few hours later, you know, my guy was like, hey, my size, yeah? Come this way, yeah? Let me chat to you, yeah? Let me chat to you. You know what I said earlier, yeah? I didn't mean that, man. I was just chipping. Come on. You know I love you.
I love you, girl. And she was like, smiling hard.
You know, I didn't mean that disrespect.
Oh, it was so funny to watch. We watched this because we love to watch human behavior, especially when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
And the way they react with each other, the way they treat each other. You like, literally, in the real world, this would happen, but obviously you wouldn't see it because people would be living their lives and they wouldn't be in the same room, in the same vicinity. So it's like, we watch it just to get jokes, first of all, and to see how men actually move in this world and how girls allow that stuff to happen. I was like, where is the powerful women in this villa? Because they're giving the men all of the power, all of it.
Everything.
It's like, oh, how do you feel about me? Where do we stand?
Yeah.
Which I get. Like when you're at the beginning of a relationship, you're so uncertain about everything. Does he really like me? You know, are we ever gonna see each other? Are we gonna go on a date? Is he gonna call me? When's he gonna text me? Like all of those questions come into your mind as a woman, as a girl when you're dating. But to like watch it in real time, where they're really showing their insecurities and showing how much
tough, innit?
How much work goes into the beginning of trying to make a relationship work.
To see if this person is there for you and they care for you, but this is time also where you establish those non-negotiables.
Yes.
Because if you're allowing him to get away with murder now,
when you get out the villa, the DMs are gonna be full.
Because if you live over here and he lives over here, that distance is gonna feel like.
It's going to be literally continents in between you when it's not even like that. It's a few hours.
The Wi-Fi doesn't really work the same out here.
I can't hear you.
You know, it's a bit
my
dial-up.
FaceTime doesn't work. I'm busy.
I run out of credit. You
Yeah.
know?
I ran out of credit. That was the one.
Yeah, I can get back to you.
Oh, back in the day when we had to buy credit to be able to talk to anybody.
On the phone.
Ah,
and then
Lord Jesus. Good times.
Man, we lived it all.
As soon as you were in your conversation, the lady will come to the phone. You have 2 minutes.
1 minute remaining. Calm down. You might have to top up right now. Press 1 or the call will end.
The call will end in 1 minute. So you're like, hey, my credit, I just put it on yesterday.
Yeah. No, so yeah, honestly.
Honestly.
The reason, like I said, we like to look at human behavior and how people interact with each other, especially like you said at the beginning of the relationships when there's a lot of things still in the air. You haven't been tried and tested. You haven't had gone over any humps or hurdles, which people try to think is needed. Which
At the beginning.
At the beginning of the relationship,
Why?
when it should be all cruise.
You got no foundation yet. It's going to crumble, bro. You ain't got no
building it on
foundation.
quicksand, man. Just
As soon as a bombshell comes in, it's
He's
done.
out here.
It's finished
You know,
immediately. Like,
yes.
what? I haven't got no allegiance to you. What do you mean? It was nice knowing you. See you later.
Yeah, so I think it's the key components you need in the foundation of every relationship. There needs to be trust. There needs to be honesty and
Communication. Big time. You need to be transparent.
transparent. You know, like Joey is. Joey's a different level transparent. Though he don't mess. He don't. Hey. Anyway, we digress. But
yeah, I think if you're not watching Love Island, I know a lot of people are like, I don't watch that rubbish, but it's actually very educational.
it is.
It shows you what you don't want in a relationship, the things that you should look out for, the red flags that you should look out for when you're looking for your love of your life, and the things that they will say to you
Yes.
to make you think that you are in a safe space, in a safe place to let yourself be yourself. No.
And don't base your actual real life relationship on a metric you see on Love Island. That's another thing.
Or TV in general, yeah.
Look at it. Don't just, they don't do this on Love Island. Nah, that's not what we're saying. We're saying watch out for the landmines they are going through on there. Yeah? Man. Well.
Oh, gosh.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope
Yes.
you gained some knowledge. If you haven't seen Love Island before, please go watch that episode. It was hilarious. It is. It was.
It was hilarious. And, we are always here to talk about love, marriage, relationships, friendships, business relationships even, because everything is relationships, everything is communication, everything is trust and, supporting each other. So make sure you check out our next episode next week, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Now I know